guys, it's T. I'm about to make a really easy Mexican style lasagna and I'm going to show you how to do it using these ingredients. Brown the beef as directed on the back of the taco seasoning packet. You guys can use a baking dish, but I'm going to use my cast iron skillet and I just sprayed it with a little cooking spray and I put a tortilla down. Take some salsa and spread it all over the tortilla. Add a layer of ground beef. Now I'm going to add a layer of cheese. Do a few little random dollops of sour cream and then just keep repeating the layers to the top. What do you guys think? Should I add some beans? I have the black beans. Should I add them? Yeah, let's add them. So I added the black beans. I'm just going to spread them out and then just do my last layer. Pop this in a 375-degree oven for about a half hour or until the cheese is all melted.
How to make delicious healthy cookies with only 3 ingredients. Mash up 2 bananas, grind up 2 cups of oats. Pour the oats into the bowl, add 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, then mix all the ingredients together until it's a perfect cookie dough consistency like this. Here's where you can add in any topping you want, like chocolate. Oil your pan, then put the dough on the pan and flatten each cookie. Slide them in the oven and bake for 13 minutes or until done. These are literally so delicious.
Hi guys, welcome to another cooking video. Today I'm going to make salsa verde enchiladas. So first step, I've got my chicken boiling. Now that the chicken is done, you're going to want to shred it. So now you're going to peel and wash your tomatillos and boil them. Okay, so I drained my tomatillo and I'm adding 1/4 of an onion, 4 garlic cloves, 7 chile serranos, and some cilantro. Then I added a cup of water. Yes, more garlic salt. Blend. So now you're going to add some of your salsa to your shredded chicken. So now you're going to fry up your tortilla so it's easier to roll. So I'm going to add some of my chicken and queso Oaxaca. This isn't string cheese. So now you're going to top with your salsa and your cheese and put it in your oven till the cheese melts. So now you're going to plate and add sour cream and queso cotija. Enjoy. Is it good?
How to make the best grilled cheese. First, we butter the outside of the bread, flip them. Now we add any kind of cheese. I like mozzarella at the start. Then I like to add any hard cheese that you may have. You don't have to. Mozzarella is also good. So I love spiciness, so I'm adding some pepper flakes. Just like that. You can add more. I will probably add more after. Close them. And onto the stove. Make sure to press on it for a little bit while it's on. It should start making this noise. Now we flip. Everyone pray for me. Okay. Next to my grilled cheese, I like drinking probiotics and a shot of ginger. Should look like this. So beautiful. Cut it in the middle and enjoy.
Nope. 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 Yep.
Let's make fried rice. Get day-old rice. If it's too fresh, you won't get the separation of grains. Get a pan or a wok. That's one of the things I actually don't have. Add some oil. Now you're going to need soy sauce, sesame oil. I like a little mirin. Green onion. I'm adding leftover Chinese pork. 2 bird's eye chili, because I like it hot. Some white pepper, an egg, a little sugar, some salt, and of course your rice. Get your pan hot. Add your egg. Scramble it. Set aside. Get your oil hot again. Add a little sesame oil. Get it super hot. Add your rice. Make a well. Add your chili and onion and saute. Pat it down and just let it cook. See it getting brown? At this point, add a little sugar, touch of salt, white pepper, a little mirin, some soy sauce, your pork, and your egg. Let it cook a couple more minutes. Plate it. Serve with sriracha and scallions. But is it delicious? Heck yes, that's super delicious.
Crunch Out Supreme. We're going to start by making the Mexican seasoning mix. In goes cumin, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and oregano. Then season and incorporate the mix into the ground beef. Heat up a pan with olive oil and put the ground beef in and keep chopping it up. The meat could be a little stubborn, so you gotta be persistent with it. And towards the end of the cooking process, you're gonna wanna put some flour in to create kind of like a sauce for the meat. In the same pan, scrape all the oil to the side. Get lettuce and tomato ready. Warm up a tortilla and place a layer of ground beef, the tostada shell, sour cream, lettuce, and diced tomato. Don't skimp on it. And cheese. Then pinch and fold all the way around. Then place it onto the stove. Approximately 2 minutes each side or until you see color. Cut it in half and enjoy. Yes,
So this right here, this is, and you don't like squeeze, you just touch it. This is rare. This is medium rare. Feel that. This is how you're gonna know if it's cooked correctly. And then you go here, that's medium, and then this is well done, which is gonna be really tough. That's how you're gonna tell the differences of the feeling, so you know how to cook correctly.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Start with that chicken breast, and cut it into inch-thick cubes. You know, approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now set it into a bowl and cover it in pickle juice. That's going to be our brine. Now for the dredge, we're going to use flour, cornstarch, panko breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Egg wash is simple. A single egg, salt and pepper, whisk it. That's your egg wash. Then after at least 20 minutes, take the chicken out of the pickle juice and dry them. And then it goes egg wash, dredge, and repeat. Do that for all the pieces of chicken. Then get our oil ready, fill it up about under halfway for the pan, and bring it up to heat. Check with the chopstick and throw them in. Remember, if the oil gets a little too crazy, you could always turn down the heat to bring it under control. Then get your paper towel lined plate ready. After 2 or 3 minutes each side, the chicken's good. Plate it up. Serve it with some fries, and you got Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Yes, chicken quesadilla. You already know, start with chicken thighs, pat them dry. Cut them into inch-thick pieces and season with taco seasoning and a little bit of olive oil. Then shred up some Monterey Jack cheese and some cheddar cheese. Bring a pan up to heat, add in the chicken. You're going to cook those for about 5 to 8 minutes. Take it off the heat when it's done. Get a nice big 12-inch flour tortilla and put the cheese mix on, sour cream, and some salsa. You could use homemade salsa, but this can of salsa was only $2, so that's what we're running with. Put the chicken on, fold the top, bottom, and then the sides. And then into a pan, a different pan. Use a clean pan, not what I did. Put some butter in, let that melt, and then put the quesadilla on. We're going to do like 3 to 4 minutes each side until golden brown. On both sides. Cut it in half, and you got a chicken quesadilla. Yes, sir!
Let me show you how to make some fettuccine alfredo. It's so easy and so delicious. Into a pot of boiling salted water, add in some fettuccine pasta. Cook for the amount of time it says on the box. Into another pot, add in 1.5 cups of heavy cream and 1 whole stick of butter, which is a lot of butter, but I love butter. Meanwhile, take a big chunk of Parmesan cheese and grate it up. We need about 2 cups. Once this has been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes, add in your cheese. Mix it until it is fully melted. Season with salt and freshly cracked pepper. Take the cooked pasta and add it straight into here. Look at how insanely delicious that looks. All right, let's give it a try. And there you go. That is how to make your own homemade fettuccine alfredo. It is so delicious, so easy. For more recipes, click the plus button.
Let me tell you a little secret. If you're buying buffalo wings, you're getting ripped off, bro. I think we should just make it. 2 pounds of chicken wings, half a teaspoon of salt, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, and the secret ingredient, half a teaspoon baking soda. Toss that together, half a tablespoon, I can only do this so many times. Half a tablespoon of olive oil, baking sheet with a wire rack. Line your chicken wings up nicely. In the oven, 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes. Small saucepan, 3/4 cup Frank's Red Hot. On the stove, medium heat until steamy hot. Half a cup of butter in. Whiskey business. Buffalo sauce done. Crispy in. Hit it with the buffalo. A little sauce. Just a finishing touch. Now we're talking that chicken leg piece with a ranch. You heard? It really is that easy.
Cooking tip of the day, how to clean and season a cast iron pan. Rinse it off with warm water and no soap, scraping off any stuck bits if necessary. Thoroughly dry the pan. Reheat it until nearly smoking. Coat the entire surface with neutral oil.
So, So here's what you do, guys. You take the spoon and the back of it, and you basically just slide it right under the skin of the ginger, like this. And this is so much better than using a knife because you can literally get under the skin without wasting any ginger whatsoever. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh?
Beach Boys on a ride home. I can get there with my eyes closed. Exactly 34 minutes after.
You still buy marshmallows? We're gonna make them. 9x9 baking pan. Spray oil. Half a cup of potato starch. Half a cup of powdered sugar. Oh, baby. Whiskey business. Dust every corner, brother. Stand mix roll. Half a cup of water. Gelatin. 3 envelopes. Sprinkle that on top. Give a little whiskey business. Put this to the side. Medium pot. 1.5 cups sugar. 1.25 cup light corn syrup. And half a cup of water. Medium high heat. Bring to a boil. And then boil this big until 240 Fahrenheit. Remove from the heat. Hand mixer. See, there's your set gelatin. Low speed. Carefully stream the very hot liquid down the side of the bowl. Do a little more until all the syrup is added. Whip on high for 5 minutes. Dummy thick. Last, beat in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Transfer to your prepared pan. Dampen your hands. Smooth out that top. Leave out uncovered. At room temperature overnight. Starch mixture. Get all your marshmallow and cut into 1-inch cubes. Coat with more starch. So we got homemade marshmallows, but they also toast.
Hey everyone, today we're remaking the famous McChicken. Start off with chicken breast in a food processor. Now pulse. Now add your salt and pepper and mix. Now form into patties. Now freeze for at least an hour. For the dry batter, add a cup of flour, half a cup cornstarch, salt, garlic powder, a little paprika, and fresh cracked pepper. Now mix. Now the wet batter, 3 eggs and a cup and a half of water, half a cup of cornstarch. Now mix. Now dust your patty in the dry batter, wet batter, and back to the dry. And lastly back into the wet, now into the fryer. These boys looking a little crazy. Now take a toasted bun, add your lettuce and mayo, add the chicken patty, and final product. Bismillah. No joke, this actually tastes like a McChicken.
Homemade mozzarella like super stringy. Cut this mozzarella cube into 1/2-inch sticks. Now I'm gonna bread the mozzarella sticks. Start with some flour, then egg, then flour again, then egg again, and then breadcrumbs. Now just repeat with all the sticks and fry. And take it out. Now repeat with the rest and pull.
Oh, I can't even capture it all. It's so much.
Look how amazing and good it looks. Let's try it with a tomato sauce. Click the plus button for more recipes.
Yeah. So seductive. I take you to the king.
Okay, so y'all are asking for fried chicken, but you didn't say which kind. I think we should do something special. Start with some chicken breast, put that on a layer of plastic wrap. Chicken, another layer of plastic wrap. Ain't that big? 1/2-inch thick. Repeat with all your chicken. Season both sides with salt. In 3 separate containers. 3 eggs. Splash of water. With a whisk. Whiskey business. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs. Welcome to the breading station. Both sides in flour. Shake off excess. Then the egg. Both sides, obviously. And then coat well in panko. Look at that. Repeat with the rest. Deep skillet. High heat oil, about 1/2-inch deep. Pan stove, a little over medium heat. Until the oil is hot at about 350 Fahrenheit. Carefully lay away from you. Fry that for 3 to 4 minutes. Flip and fry another 2 to 4 minutes. The wire rack. Now that is a crispy katsu sauce. That's looking about right, but I think we need a little extra. Oh yeah, we got the sauce. Yes, sir.
This is somewhere between guacamole and a thing we have in Melbourne called smashed avocado. So I just chop the avocado really small like this, slice it in my hand, then I use a spoon to scoop it out. It just makes it easier than crushing it all with a fork or whatever. Then I'm going to finely dice a red onion, as normal. Just go one way through the middle and the other. Everyone comments on why do you go through the middle, but even if it doesn't do anything, it's just part of my training. Yeah, this is a very popular dish style that we get here in Melbourne. So yeah, there you go, very finely diced. Then I get some bell pepper or capsicum, brunoise them as well, really nice and fine. Get that in the bowl with the avocado. Then we'll go half a lime just to give it a bit of a zing. That's goat's cheese also in there. A little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of green Tabasco. A little bit of green, it gives it a little good flavour, not too spicy. Then just smash it all up with the back of a spoon. Then I barbecued a little bit of leftover baguette, spread it on, and that's it. It was just a nice, simple, tasty breakfast.
We got everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. Been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, you like plain popcorn? No. Salted caramel corn. Half a cup of butter. 1 cup of brown sugar. 1/4 cup of maple syrup. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 3 quarts of popcorn. Unsalted and freshly popped. Onto the stove, a little over medium heat. Now bring that up while constantly stirring. Look how smooth. Lightly boil that, stirring occasionally for 4 minutes. Stir in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 30 more seconds. Then half a teaspoon of baking powder. Pour that over your popcorn. Fold that together. Really hot. Be careful. Spread onto a baking sheet. Spread it out nicely. Now look, you could eat it now, but we're gonna make it crispy. Into the oven at 250 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Stirring occasionally. Take it out of the oven. Let it cool. Now that right there. Listen carefully. That is salted caramel corn.
Per your request, we're making macaroons. Woo! So we need a few eggs for that. Now we drain the flour. I know I'm not saying this right, but I don't know the word. So I'll deal with it. Just like this. La 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 la. Powdered sugar. We're draining that as well. Gave up. We'll see what happens. And now we mix. Just whipped the egg whites. Adding some vanilla. Now we fold the egg whites on the almond flour and the powdered sugar. Should look like this. So I just put some food coloring inside the piping bag, which in my case, it is a Ziploc. Should look like this. Oh my God, these are too perfect. Letting them sit for about an hour, so part 2 is coming soon.
Best salsa of your life coming right up. Secret ingredient, white onion. Get the tomatoes black. Garlic for the vampires. Most important ingredient is cilantro. We'll have a mix of fresh, don't forget the sweet onion. Cumin, lemon baby.
Hey friends, I am going to use my new air fryer today and show you guys how to cook a beautiful thick cut medium rare perfect steak. Here we go. First step, take it out of the fridge 45 minutes or so before you want to cook it so that it is cooled to room temperature and cooks evenly. Melt some butter. Put the steaks on a plate and pat them dry. Pour over the melted butter. Generously season with salt and pepper. Push the seasoning into the steak. Yummy. Here we go. Do not preheat your air fryer. I repeat, do not preheat it. Steaks go in. I really need to speed this up. 400 degrees for 10 minutes. They're done. Take them out. Let them rest for a minute. Look at that. Tent them for a couple minutes so that it rests.
Your dad's coming home today?